Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to do a double build of the Huey's sHutRod that's been up in the attic for a while. I'm going to build one, my sister's going to build one. Here we got the back part of the outhouse, and we got the monster troll creature thing, and I think some frame parts. We got a roof, half of a jig, a ground thing, a wheel. We got a transmission and more, I think, frame parts and more outhouse parts. We got a hand on this tree and exhaust, and we got another outhouse, and we got a hat part, and we got a little top that goes on that outhouse roof. And we got a corn cob, we got a fan belt, we got a tongue, and then we got the side of that outhouse where his arm comes through, and we got tires right here, and these were on the tree, and they say bad year instead of good year. And over here we got the arm, some type of plunger, we got a air cleaner thing or something, another engine part, and another outhouse part. Then we got our engine, and we got our intake and valve covers. This is like oil pan and other stuff. Then we got our exhaust system that just came off the tree. Exhaust system, a sign, wheel covers for the backs and the frame sides. We got our other half of our jug, and here's the other tire. And then we got our directions, which I think these are neat because they're a comic, and then also the wording, it's like a redneck or like a hillbilly talk. So that's what it roughly look like when we get done. Or here it is on the box. That's roughly what it looked like when we get done. So I'm going to build this one, and my sister's going to build this one. So stay tuned for the paints that we'll be using, and then we'll get into our first build update, so stay tuned. Okay, we got our stuff we'll be using and lots of paints. A gloss brown, we got a matte black, a metallic chrome, a satin spring grass green, we got a chrome yellow, an orange, and then we got a gloss red. Here's our glue we'll be using. We got our razor blade knife, my trusty pliers, hobby knife, and then we got our chrome Sharpie for anything that we may need, like maybe on the motor or stuff. So we'll stay tuned, and when we come back we'll have our first build update, so stay tuned. Alright, here's our first build update. My sister's side, she's not going to do hers, so my dad is doing it with me. So we got the outhouse put together. So this is, but he did that to be different from mine. We got our bad year tires painted. Got our plunger. Got my motor together. Got our arms and hands. Got this painted. Got to go back for touch up. We got our moonshine jug. We got our tongue painted. This is our exhaust system, and then we got our corn cob shifter. And then over here you got his sign put together. You guys put these on his wheels. You got his plunger put together. You got his hand and arm put together. His moonshine jug painted. You got his motor together. Got his tongue. He did red and blue on the handles, and then black at the tips for the exhaust system, and then he went with the red hat. And got to do touch up on his. Also the eyes. So and then got his shifter too. So when we come back, we'll probably might do one more build update, which we're probably almost finished, and then we'll get the complete build update. So stay tuned for the next build update. Okay. Here's the second final build update. Got mine over here, engine put on, plunger wheel, back wheels, got my mug on, all that. Just gonna do something with the sign. Not sure yet. Got him painted up, and then the tongue on, the hat on. You gotta put the shifter on and his arm on once he's in. Same thing with my dad's, and he got his, and he did his jug. And he don't know when he's going to do his sign and how he's going to do it. So stay tuned for the complete build, because it's coming right at you. And 2, 1. Okay, welcome back, and they look great. Here's mine. We'll show you mine first. Orange hat, black. And I went black X's on the jug, and then we got a little hose that came from the 57 Bel Air that was 1/16 scale. Chrome motor and all that. Got his corncob shifter, and he got his plunger. And he got his back exhaust, and got his tires on. And then my sign, and then there's my dad's sign. Now for his, he went with the red hat and brown straw or hair, whatever, to be different. There's his corncob shifter, his plunger. He went with the orange motor with everything else chrome, and he put white X, and he did that on his wheels. He did that on the roof. Same thing with this, to be different from me. And he did this. So, comment down below of which one you think looks the best. Mine or my dad's. And if you want me to do more builds like this, maybe comment down below. Please like and subscribe. And if you want me to do a truck car next, comment down below and I shall do them. And that way, it took me and my dad 1 day to build this. So, when I recorded the very first part of showing the parts, and to now, that was all recorded today. So, stay tuned for the next build.